from Beth. All in favor saying aye?
Aye.
Aye. I'll stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's worded a little different here. I need to review and consider a motion for the consent agenda for the minutes of the notice of special meeting negotiations, May 29th, 2025, record of attendance, May 31st, 2025, June 2nd, 2025, notice of special meeting negotiations, June 4th, 2025, notice of special meeting negotiations, June 16th, 2025, notice of special meeting board policy review committee, June 26th, 2025, and notice of special meeting board policies, June 30th, 2025, as well as the bills, the financial report, accepting employment for Kaylee Michelle Asbury, Kelly Ann, do I need to state what they are for specifically? Okay. No? Okay. Paraprofessional, Kelly Ann Fiesling, Food Services Department cook, Casey Beth Hillman, St. Mary's Middle School science teacher for 2025-2026 school year, Katrina Ann Kozer, St. Mary's Middle School library paraprofessional, Jeremiah Seamus McCaslin, Transportation Department mechanic, Jacob Alfred Mach, St. Mary's Middle School physical education health teacher for 2025-2026 school year, Bonnie M. Swam, Transportation Department bus driver, 2024-2025 summer maintenance and custodial help, the 2024-2025 fall coaching and volunteer update, the resignations for Brian Chasey Case, St. Mary's High School varsity volleyball coach, Michelle Jane Davenport, St. Mary's High School student support, Kelly Ann Fiesling for the 21st Century Before and After School Site Coordinator Director, Wesley James Rice, St. Mary's High School assistant football coach, and the retirement for Lewis Evan Jones, Transportation Department mechanic, Jody Lynn Noyes, Hayburn Elementary School Title I teacher, Deborah Jane, is it Rimmel? Rimmel, Transportation Department bus aide.
Second.
Got a motion for present from Jody, got a second from Beth. All in favor saying aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Do we have any open forums? Okay.
Doug, are Beth and I loud enough?
Somebody set this fan off. Is it too loud?
No, we're okay. We might have to speak.
All right, we're going to go on to the superintendent report then.
Yeah. All right. Short and sweet. I always like to uphold our vision and direction of where we are want to and are taking our kiddos. I have some preliminary results that shows we're on track for our mission and vision. We set a target for language arts to have 60% of our kids or more be at or above. Right now, our preliminary results show 48. Last year, our preliminary results were a lot lower than our official results, so I'm confident that I think we're going to hold the line that we were 54% of our kids were at or above last year, and I think we're going to maintain. We didn't drop, or there won't be a lot of gain. I'm going to come back to that because there are some highlights with our language arts results. Our target for math was to see 45% or more of our kids at or above. Right now, it shows 36%. Again, our preliminary was a lot lower than our official results. So I think we're going to meet our math target. Our Reading inventory for our K through 3 early literacy, our target was 70%, and we're definitely holding at 70% or more of our K through 3 kids well ready to read, having all their reading skills, which is very exciting. That's been a goal for us for a long time. And we know as more and more of our kids have their reading skills in K through 3, we'll see the comprehension continue to rise. So that's excellent. I want to point out, I did not put this in your slides, but I wanted to point out, go back to our language arts and look at our cohort. So if you look at 3rd grade, no cohort yet. However, 37% of our students showing at or above is significantly higher than last year. Then if you start to look at an angle, and I tried to color code them accordingly, but I got that blue in there. Anyways, so if you look from 3rd to 4th, noticeable gain. 4th to 5th, great gain. 5th to 6th, another great gain. 6th to 7th, phenomenal gain. 7th to 8th,
Wow.
a great gain. So I would think overall we're going to see our results improve from last year. So that's quite the highlight.
Right.
Yeah, and as we get into the fall, the principals and I will dive into this more, and we'll be able to identify a lot of those strategies that we focused on, district-wide and school-wide, to be able to attribute to what is correlated to the growth and achievement, so that we can replicate that.
So a question, I think if we could get that out on our social media as well
Yeah.
as the paper to the
Sure.
patrons, so they can understand it, so they can see
Mm-hmm.
what we're doing, you know, I mean,
Well, it was
Yeah.
the best way that she really described this best out of any time that we've ever been described this, is showing the year changes
Yeah, the color.
with that grade and progress.
It's a-
Not just, oh gosh, this is what 6th grade's doing this year, but
Right.
this is their gain last year, this is their gain this year.
Yeah, it's important to
That
have
was
a
best.
Yeah, but to get it out there somehow so
Sure.
everybody can understand
Yeah.
and see that, hey,
We're making gain. Yeah, the work we're doing is moving in the right direction.
It's
And
kudos.
Gazette did a nice article on our results last fall, so we'll look to do that again for sure.
Okay.
Especially when
our
we get
final
more official results. Yeah, and yes, exactly. That'll be big to spread.
That's kudos, St. Mary's.
Yeah, yeah, all
Very
of
much
us.
so. Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I think it's all of us, but I think it needs to be the building, the teachers, you know, they're a big part of that too.
Oh, yeah.
As well as the building principals.
They're in the trenches
You know,
doing the work.
I mean, so I think we need to kind of make sure we recognize it as well.
Yep.
And you'll hear more highlights in our welcome back in August with the staff. It's definitely, it's really important to.
I always look forward to that.
Yeah, it's important to recognize those successes, share that with them, and that keeps us motivated. And identifying what we're doing that's working well to continue. And then refining areas where we need to. Indeed. So then I just jump into some calendar events. Put July 28th on your calendar.
Speaking of the welcome back, do we have a date for that?
Yeah, August 25th. It's our first day of school. With the teachers.
August 25th?
Yeah.
Breakfast 7:30.
Probably.
7:30?
Isn't that usually
Yeah,
when it is?
usually, yeah. I might adjust it a little bit. Yes, typically it's 7:30, and then by 8 we're starting.
Okay, and then what was the 28th of?
July was our special board meeting. It's the fourth Monday, where we'll do more policy review and amendment. We might have interviews for,
We'll get an invite for that, correct?
yes, possible board members that apply.
Oh, right.
That might be, it's possible. And if we have any more employment or recommendations for hire, we can add that to the July 28th.
Got it.
August 11th is our regular board meeting, and we'll talk further down in another agenda item when we look at the timeline, but that would be when we could appoint a new board member for Zone 5, should we have some applicants that come forward in the next 30 days. The annual ISBA conference in Coeur d'Alene this upcoming year is November 12th through 14th. We'll talk more about ISBA later on in tonight's meeting. McKinstry project, that's the CTE shop. We've got some progress, people. I have a few pictures. We've taken off.
All right.
So we got the under slab site work. We've got the under slab plumbing and electricity. Oh yeah, very exciting. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Gino.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
McKinstry. Wait, I'm confused.
This is Gino. And so next, they're gonna start all the foundation prep work, the gravel, base rock.
I mean, for the slab.
Yes.
So they already have stem walls up, but yeah, they can start from the slab.
Yeah. For the flooring.
It's good.
Yeah.
How happy is our fearless high school leader? Is he happy with it?
Chris Asbury.
Yeah.
He'd like to see it go even faster. Jill Gilmore and I are like very happy that we're seeing progress. And once those walls get up, it'll start to,
Of course. Yep.
as you know.
Yep.
When's the
Underground
estimated
is slow.
date of completion?
10 years from now.
December.
As a contractor, I'm going to speak openly and say that is the most annoying question ever because you're working so hard to make everyone happy.
December.
So when you estimate it, always add 6 more months because, you know, you never know.
December 2025. I'll go back.
Second semester is what you're saying?
Yeah.
The kids?
Yeah.
Some little
yeah.
hiccup.
Might pilot it by then.
So if you hope for next year, like 2026, 2025, 2026, 2027, you might get it this year.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, I've got some people asking me about it.
I don't blame
have
you.
no idea where it's at, but I'll find
We
out.
can. I figure in the fall we'll have another update because people are gonna or put something in the paper because people are gonna wonder how's it coming along.
When walls go up, walls go fast. Everyone
Yes.
goes, it's
Yeah.
almost done. And it's
Yeah,
just
I
got
know.
started.
Wow.
Just got started.
Well, those are
Yeah,
pretty bare
yeah.
building.
Yeah. All right.
I should have saved that in McKinstry. Yep. We are on hold until the summer of 2026.
Okay.
We're still waiting on, so we McKinstry and St. Mary's did everything we were supposed to. We got the letter uploaded from the tribal, all the SOPA plan, the revisions, the task. It's just sitting in the NEPA department because, as you know, Department of Energy, they've lost a lot of staff. So it's just sitting there. Our representative from Department of Energy, Christian Phillips, very supportive. And Sonia?
Where do we need to go next?
Nowhere.
Are they replacing windows yet?
No.
They're-
We got-
they have to put it all
this
back.
all got put on hold because it's
What
one
do
of the
they have to
conditions.
approve?
They have to prove that there's no destruction of tribal land, even though we're not on tribal land.
We're not on the
nearby.
tribe.
I know.
We're not
but
in the
also,
res.
there was just some steps about the Environment Policy Act. We've loaded all the
NEPA
conditions.
documents.
We're
NEPA
not
documents.
in
NEPA
the res-
documents. What's her? Sonia? What's
Federal.
Shoshone? Yeah, and Christian have been super supportive. They meet with us regularly. They're loading all the documents necessary. Now we're just
Bureaucratic
waiting. We're waiting on that department. So we missed our July 2nd deadline timeline to be able to install the windows this summer.
So did they order them yet?
They have ordered them. So now what we're going to contend with in the next year is prices will probably go up, and we might have to start paying for some storage. We can house some. We're going to have to, and we're talking to the different companies, you know, negotiating can they store our windows without a fee. So we'll see where we're at.
Something to positively note is that we have that $3 million that's sitting with interest gaining. Is that right? There's something to think about
Yeah.
in the future to make this still happen.
Oh yeah.
'Cause It's gonna become very daunting, as all construction phases do, and I want to encourage you guys, like it's going to, but this is why we lean on contingencies in the construction phase. have something set aside in mind, have an idea, lean onto net, where you're like, hey, we're going to need some monies. We're going to need some projecting, not next year, the year after. Because the biggest thing, as I remember when we first took this on, is this is huge for St. Mary's.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are so for it. We're going to get it done. It's just making sure you guys are prepared for construction. And construction, things like this happens.
So it
just-
it got delayed. However, we still have the 15 million, and we're still going forward. The windows have been ordered, and the HVAC unit for the middle school. So, and McKinstry and our Department of Energy again are very, very supportive. I was going to say another word, but on top of it, just keep wanting to keep things moving.
Yeah,
So.
I guess, that's where it kind of upsets me about, because, I mean, look how hard we've pushed to get to this far.
Make sure we had
and
the
now,
funds.
Now it's on hold again. You know, where do we need to light a fire under?
So
somebody
it's
to
a
get
hurry up
moving?
and wait
Keep it
policy of the
department.
United States government. That's unfortunate.
Other good news. Well, our CT building is becoming upright.
It's awesome.
That grant, I've written about it. It's the School Violence Prevention Program, and a gentleman from Panacea worked with me. His cost or fee would come from the grant should we receive the grant. So his fee is
How much is the grant
absorbed
for?
by the grant. We wrote it for $500,000.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Panacea helped you with this.
A gentleman
That's
from
associate.
Panacea,
Okay,
correct?
good,
Yep.
good.
He's because it's a federal grant, so it's there was a lot to write, and as you can imagine. However, we put everything in there, from all the building security upgrades that we want at the high school with the bullet resistant film for all the windows. What else? Some more surveillance cameras, the Panacea training for the next
Good.
2 years,
Good.
some additional radios that have better, what's the right word?
Broadcast.
Yeah, thank you. What else?
Output.
Reception.
Some paging systems, intercom
Good.
systems at each of the schools. Yeah, we just went for the full 500,000.
So
We'll find out in the fall, September. He has a 75% success rate. And he only gets
that's
paid.
pretty good.
And he only gets paid
You're right.
if we
yeah.
get the grant.
Right.
Oh.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, it was definitely worth writing. So there's some good news. Overture Learning. I'm not sure. Has anyone heard of that? We have a few schools nearby, Boundary County, several schools nearby. So just brainstorming, how do we keep our kids in our system? So what Overture Learning does is it's a virtual learning academy. However, what they want to do is they want to partner with the public school system, and they want to keep the money in the school system, and they also want to help customize or tailor what a student might and a family might need that we can't necessarily offer. So kids can take a few classes with us, stay enrolled with us, but also customize their learning through this platform, if you will. It's standard based. They take the same assessments our students take, and we keep the kids here with us.
So where do they actually do at home?
Oh yeah.
or-
So how did they do that? Yeah, exactly. So we supply the teacher, and they customize it. So it could be a mix of virtual, or checking in on their progress. The kids can come in and meet with the teacher once a week. It could be once a month. It could be virtual. It could be face to face. They definitely advertise face to face. And anytime there's our assessments, our state assessments and benchmark assessments, they come in. They coordinate a time for them to come into the school.
Okay.
And the idea is that our teacher is building a relationship with the student and the family on what is their 6 or 7 course day look like, which classes are virtual, which ones are here, how's their progress, what kind of tutoring do they need, when do you want to meet face to face, when do you want to meet virtually. Yeah. And then the money stays here with us. And it's just another way, if we can't meet that student and that family's needs in our brick and mortar, maybe we can with the partnership of virtual learning. It's been very successful in Boundary County. They have 100 students in 1 year. It's K-8, by the way, right now. And they have a waiting list. Avery is doing it as well. And there's a few other school districts. So I just wanted to at least mention it, and if you're interested, then they will come out and talk to us next month.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with.
Because there's going to be kids that want to go to online
Yeah,
schooling, and if
exactly.
we have something to offer them, we
Yeah.
could keep them.
Exactly.
I think we've ran into that. I know in my short time, but
Yeah.
you guys know we ran into where there's kids that we
Yeah.
need to help that we can't always just help right now,
Exactly.
right? So-
Well, and there's a myriad of different reasons why.
Right. It's not. Yeah.
You can't even.
Well, you know we can't necessarily
No.
meet everyone's needs.
No.
Yeah.
So there's
Cool.
another branch. All right, then I think it's Jim and Jennifer. I will invite them to our August board meeting. And that's a wrap. End of report.
Pow. Pow. Awesome. Moving on to C, Idaho School Board Association. So it doesn't have anybody over this one, but I guess I'll leave this.
Yeah, and then I can jump in.
There's a letter to us, dear ISBA members.
It talks about the services.
What's that?
Talks about the
Yep,
services
talks
they
about
offer.
other services and what they offer,
And
right?
How much our membership is.
How much our membership dues are.
Mhm.
I know that I brought this up in the past as interest. I know Josh did as well.
Mhm.
Danette brought that information to us, I think several months
Yeah.
back, about how much they cost and the benefits of them.
Mhm.
And so now's a time for open discussion on if we renew them or if you guys
Oh, yeah.
think that we're benefiting from them, and then talk openly about it. So, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I'll start that. There's two technical reasons on what the services they offer a school district and a board clerk and superintendent, and then I'll talk about the professional learning that I think they offer. So on a technical side and services with the board clerk manual, job descriptions to go look at, legislation updates, policy services, they're a phone call away if I need advice like what are the steps to fill a vacancy. They keep us legal, and I can't imagine not having their support. Or how much of my time and Tana's time would be pulled away from important work like the teaching and learning if I had to sort all this out. What's a right job description? How do you fill a vacancy? What's been the latest legislation? What policies do I need to update if I didn't have somebody working on that for me, a reference to pull from? So that's invaluable, and I know every school district in Idaho except one does belong and uses their services. And the one who doesn't struggles tremendously. And then they reach out to us and ask us for the documents and the services and the examples. Oh, salary schedules are also on there. So when we're reviewing all our salary schedules, we just have one portal to go to rather than spending 2, 3, 4 hours.
There's literally only one school
Yeah,
that is not part
Yeah.
of
for all these services. I mean, they keep you
One district.
one school district.
one district.
We used to have all of them.
They keep us, I mean, the time saving to be efficient, but also to stay legal. Then there's the professional side, and I guess I'll speak as an educator, right? Lifelong learning. I mean, we as educators, as administrators and teachers, we devote X amount of time and money to making sure we're training our staff and our principals and myself. It's one of the highest effect sizes when we talk about strategies and the impact it can have on student learning. Ongoing professional learning is one of the greatest ways to improve staff practice to then see student results. So when we look at these results and our kids growing, and we say, what's one of the reasons? I'm going to say because we continue to go get professional training on what's the best way to teach. So what's the best way to intervene? And I like to use the sports analogy. We look at athletes, all the way to professional athletes. Still practice, still watch film, and still have a coach to keep their game at the highest level. Or it would be a detriment to them, and it would be a detriment to the team. So I just see us as a superintendent and as a school board just imperative. I mean, you're governing a school district. That's a huge responsibility, and I'm leading a school district. And I would certainly want to make sure I'm getting all the professional training possible to stay on my A game. And you're certainly welcome to reach out to other school districts and ask how they benefit on a technical side, but also on our learning, professional learning side. So I strongly recommend we continue with ISBA for their services they provide and the learning we can gain.
Well, obviously the valued added benefits, you know, your policy services,
Huge.
very huge. You know, we've used their superintendent search twice.
Yeah, there's that too.
You got your
Principal
member-only events. Annual convention is very, very huge on the workshops you attend there.
The networking.
You know, the learning aspect of, I mean, there's so much to learn sitting here. I mean, once you think you got one thing figured out, and you jump to another one, and then this changes over here, and it's always a constant moving target. And to try and stay abreast with everything, you know, if you get into the resolutions, you know, if you want to be a region rep, chair, vice chair, you can jump in that end of it, be on the executive board. They alternate a small and a large school, each region. So you'll kind of get to learn the nuts and bolts there if you want to jump in there, which is very huge, I feel. You know, your board development, that's just a mouthful in itself.
We've benefited tremendously.
Tremendously.
From the board development.
You know,
The
support
workshops
that
we
we've
had
gotten.
here with Jason and
Yeah.
Phil, yeah,
And with
I
Phil
agree.
and the regional ones and the classes and the
Yep.
sessions at the convention,
Yeah.
they're
Even with Dr. Phil
invaluable.
Gord, he was really informative.
Yeah.
Well, it gives
You
you
know-
time to talk.
well, and the thing about it is, they're just a phone call away.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether it's, you know, I'm not going to speak for all of them, but, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's Friday night or Saturday or Sunday, or generally they'll answer their phone. Yeah. Or if you got a hot topic, you know, they'll Zoom in or be here on speaker or be here in person.
Yeah.
I can't speak highly enough about them across the board, and I'm not just saying that because I was part of them or am part of them, but they just, in my 12 years, I wouldn't be where I'm at today or what I've learned today without having their workshops.
Yeah.
Well, anything else?
And the networking.
No, yeah, they've got a lot of good information, so
At least the annual.
not against it
conferences.
really.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of information I've noticed, especially, I'll tell you, especially my first year, so much you just get consumed with, and it's hard to understand.
Sure.
That it was easy to navigate, you know, and I can say this openly because I always look for that nonpartisan advice, right? The non-sided advice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand either side to the point where it's like they're giving you one advice to the other. And although you'll find politics in everything, one thing I can tell you is that there were enough people there that were open-minded to have a conversation with you and not bring that
Net zero came
to the
out of
table.
that.
Net Zero did, you know, good things. My first year was really, really influenced into learning more because of people from ISBA. So I can tell you it was really good for us. So at a $2,500 price point,
Yeah.
which is very little in comparison to
It's
what
so
we spend
little
money
for
on
what we get out of
on a
it.
consistent basis, for us to be part of a membership, an organization that supports a small board to being a great board, right? I think the ISBA,
Exactly.
I can tell you,
Good
I
to
feel
great.
like supports in a good way.
Yeah.
So I think it's beneficial.
Well, and they champion the rural district voice for
Sure.
those small districts around the state, which we are one of them. And so, you know, as being a really small district, I feel like we get a bigger voice
Sure.
in Boise because of
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think that we've seen that. I think we saw that even last session. We were all involved.
Mhm.
We all know what happened there. But
That's a
yeah,
good that's a good example of all the networking of who we could go to for support in getting the RAS grant pushed through.
Yep.
Yeah,
I do like,
that's a good point.
and I've always liked the idea that St. Mary's goes by the beat of their own drum.
Yep.
And I still truly believe that it does.
Yep, I agree.
Even with influences from every one of us or from different aspects of our lives or the ISBA, I still feel like we go by the
Yeah.
beat of our own drum.
Well,
So-
I like the mantra, like, they offer what's legal, and then we make it work for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
And I like that, you know, it helps, whenever you get learning or networking, you're going from good to great. And we want to be a great district. And financially, if we go to the annual conference and the annual membership, that's roughly 10,000, and we get 6,000 of that back. So now we're paying 4,000 for all these services and all this professional learning and all the networking.
And let's add the big one, lay on the helmet.
Yes,
where we have
yeah,
political
yeah.
intervention.
Sure.
that
That's-
one.
that's-
That is huge.
That's
huge
always
in
been the biggest,
itself.
right?
That is huge.
Yeah.
Not
that
everybody
really
likes
is.
law, but I enjoy the
Yeah.
law conferences.
The,
Well,
I
the
enjoyed
law
asking-
conferences
Well,
are the
the
ones where
impact.
you go, oh wow,
There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh,
There's a lot.
wow.
Right?
To stay out of.
That's a
stay
jargon though
legal.
I enjoy.
and it's
yeah.
it's intimidating,
Yeah.
but yeah,
necessary.
you're supported, and you know exactly what you're up against, and you know where what legal aspects
Yeah.
the schools are
It's
facing.
good to sit down with professionals and attorneys in that profession, in this profession,
Yes.
that we can ask questions to and bring thought to and hear argument from that are in the midst of it.
And other school districts and learn from them.
Yeah.
What they
Yeah.
do. What mistakes do we not want to make? How did you get through that moment? Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody.
Yep, no worries. Moving on to D,
Is the convention important?
administrative salary schedule
You don't
discussion.
even have airfare.
This is led by Dr. Wrench,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Cordell.
I might combine administration and jump into classified a little bit, if that's all right.
You want to administrate and classified, so we're going to do D
Just to
and E.
explain
Okay.
like where we got the monies from and how we arrived at the
Okay.
raise amount for each.
Does this fall into the negotiation?
Front and back.
This is outside negotiations because SMEA only negotiates for
Separate.
certificated.
Okay.
Then after the fact, we look at
Because this is
costs.
classified in admin.
Correct.
Sorry, you're right.
Admin
Thank you, ma'am.
this year's and last
Thank you, ma'am.
year's. I don't want to compare it.
Yeah, last year's just for comparative. If you want to see the,
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Ugh.
Tana, can I get 24, 25 admin?
There it is. It's on the other side.
Not on mine.
Yeah.
See how she does me?
See, I got both sides.
I know.
I'm magical.
I have the other one. Thank you. I'll get nervous. I'll get
It's all so magical.
confused if I have the additional paper.
that's
Okay.
fine.
So administration, certificated on average ended up with a 6% raise. That's on average, right? With movement. Okay. And then you're gonna see classified. We're also gonna give a 6% raise based on the fact that certificated's average raise was 6%. Now I'm gonna go to back up to administration. You're gonna see 1% in movement, 2% in the raise, so 3% total. A couple reasons there. There's fewer administrators, and that threw me in there, and we threw Danette in there. And at a 3% raise for administration, it's about the same dollar amount as certificated. And we didn't reduce staff in administration. There's not a lot to reduce to find other money. So 3%. So you can see last year's if you want. to then see the difference in this year. Good?
Yeah. Questions, comments, concerns? Keep analyzing until you tell me okay.
So the statistic is a 6% increase for classified, it's a 4% increase.
I was gonna talk to that.
Okay,
I'm just
sorry.
sticking with administration. I'll come back and say more,
Okay,
yeah, sorry. And then,
Done.
no.
You're done.
I just wanted to go to,
Zip it.
but
Zip it.
if I jump in though,
Thanks, Jody, tell me next time.
I'm just give them a minute to digest
More of that, gotcha.
the administrator schedule. Movement of raises.
MA plus 48, is that kind of a PhD?
No, could be. It's a master's, and then if there's 24 more units beyond that.
24 and then there's 48.
Yep. So again, it's a master's who
Plus-
went back to school for 48 more. That's the one we were gonna add for 48 more credits. We were gonna put / doctorate. We didn't put that.
Because that's where the PhD would come in, right?
Actually, you can have a PhD and not have 40 masters plus 48.
Okay.
However, we did want to honor somebody who had a PhD, the same.
As the MA plus 48?
Correct, the 3,000 stipend.
So do we need to amend that to say that?
Yeah, can we amend it to say that?
Oh, the board can approve.
Yeah, let's amend that to say that.
Okay.
What's presented, but whatever the board approves.
We forgot to add that.
will be done.
So it'd be either or.
So what was the?
Either
MA
a person
plus
gets a stipend
48.
for MA plus 48s or doctorate. Bless you.
Push it.
Good point, thank you.
Because we have so many of you in our district these
I
days.
know, we like to honor
Wow.
education in the field of education.
Well, yes.
Ready for the next one?
Anyone that?
Yeah, I'll jump to classified.
Classified.
Ready? So as I shared, the 6% comes from a 2% movement and a 4% raise, which gives them a 6% overall, which
Right.
matches the certificated average raise of 6%. And then you can look at the salary schedule from the prior year to this year, particularly at the base, the first cell, and notice the difference. And then when you're done with that, we made a couple more changes down below. We'll let you digest the monies. We did look at several other school districts surrounding us or similar size at their classified salary schedule. It's hard to compare exactly, but we were all within the range of what they offered their people, if not on the high end.
So what
Really?
what is the substitute rate these days?
Yep. So the substitute for food service, custodian, transportation, that follows suit with the salary schedule.
Okay, but then down here it
Mhm.
says annual movement on the salary schedule will not be recognized for substitutes. Just substitute teacher.
Not included in this.
Correct.
The
So then,
substitute rate is not,
Mhm.
okay.
So for teacher, para substitute, that's just a set amount of 100, 110, or 120 if you have your certificate. I can come back to that if you have
That's
questions
a
on that.
para, what about a teacher?
Yeah, that's a
It's
para
the
or a
same
teacher. Same rate.
Same rate for
Mhm.
para or a
Remember
teacher.
back in the day, we had different rates and nobody would want to do paras and what,
Mhm.
so we made that the same rate whether you're para or teacher.
It didn't pay for me to drive in from upriver.
Yeah.
So
We just made a couple minor changes in terms of where a classified person falls on the row. So A, for custodian, bus aide, library aides, dishwasher, we added temporary summer work, that a classified temporary summer work would fall under A, that classification of pay. And then we used to give 5 years, but if you have verifiable, comparable experience in that field that you were about to hire you for, we'll recognize 10 years. And current classified employees who are hired as temporary summer maintenance shall be paid at their regular hourly wage, or A5, whichever one is lower.
So the maximum we would pay for a classified would be 5, the maximum.
Okay.
And then in terms of, any questions on that? In terms of substitutes, we raised substitute rate in 2023, and we looked around, again, neighboring districts and districts of our size, and we were right in that ballpark from when we raised it. So it seemed appropriate just to leave it at 100, 110, and 120.
Have we seen any retention?
Of our substitutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do see quite a few come back. And the biggest feedback we get from them is, we like to return when you take care of us. So when they walk into a school and we welcome them and we have all the right necessary information and they have a go-to person, that's what they mostly look for and
Yep.
want.
When
And
they don't
get-
have to look for keys, when they don't have
Yep.
to look for,
Where's the bathroom? What's the schedule? Do I have enough in my lesson plan? Who can I call if I'm struggling with a student that needs to be sent out of the classroom? Yeah. So we really try to provide a lot of training there. Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
All right?
Very good. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right, moving on to F, authorized resolution R1C 2526 for entry cooperative service agreement, North Idaho Region 1 Co-op for nutrition services. For Sherry.
Sherry,
Hey, hi.
we put all your items together.
So do you want to do all
You
that
want to
together?
speak to any of
for
it?
Public hearing?
You want to speak to any of them?
Well, the co-op, entering a co-op is something we do every year, to buy co-op, so it helps us get a better price on shoes, so.
Is it the same co-op or with?
It's the same co-op.
Okay.
It changed a little bit because, Coeur d'Alene, which is was the biggest school district, and that co-op, went to a food management company, so they exited our co-op.
Oh, got it.
Because they can't be in a co-op if they're having a food management company. So our buying power went down a little bit.
I see.
But it's still, we still have post calls and, like on Gray or two bigger districts, so.
Okay. So we're in the same co-op. All right. Very good.
Same co-op. We've talked about possibly joining with, like Lewiston co-op, see if, but they didn't go ahead with that this year, so I don't know if that's still in the works, but that would be a very big co-op.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
So, we're voting on this, isn't it?
Later.
Okay, so I'll hold this out. It'll still be signed. Okay. Just want to make sure. All right, thanks,
What?
Sherry.
Yeah.
Very much.
No, later.
We were voting on it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I looked later on for
What?
it. Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's not an action?
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
I thought
Sorry.
I looked ahead, right?
Not
I'm
an
doing
action.
right. It's not an action.
Not an action.
So if
So-
so, you wanna sign this
Clarification
one?
error on that.
Yeah.
My name's spelled wrong.
so I'll make a motion to change Cody's name. Where is it? spelled?
Hendricks at the bottom.
Oh.
What am I missing?
Why?
A Y.
J-O-D-Y?
Can we just
Oh, I'm like,
write
the
it in?
last name's correct, okay.
Write it in.
Ah. We got the last name
Yeah.
correct.
Sorry about that.
She's forgetting about you already.
I'm used to it.
No.
Is it supposed to say board chair?
Can't do spell check. It goes right to J-O-D-I.
Jeez, what happened here?
Remember?
I mean, it doesn't make any difference,
Oh,
but if you got a
Halverson.
documentation.
And Halverson.
it's-
Oh gosh, Halverson always, I mean,
You gonna fix this?
gosh, they got it right! Yay!
Sherry, did I do this? Or did somebody bring it to me?
Oh, that comes.
From
that's
them?
It's from the.
Thank you, I was,
We won't hold it against
I
you.
know how to spell your.
Obviously not, though. You
Joe,
looked
I
at
just
didn't
it.
correct
do
your
it.
name and put it your
I didn't do it.
initials next to it.
You can blame, probably,
I did not
like
do
Monterey's.
I'm not saying you did.
You did it on purpose.
I'm just
I
saying.
saw her. She goes, you know what?
I still need John to sign it.
She's so offended by it.
There you go,
She did it
man.
on purpose.
Yes.
I know.
Anything
I
else?
watched her.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she did. I'll give you a scope. I'll just put it
All right.
All right.
So let's
Yeah.
move on to the public hearing. Proposed Association Student Body SP card fee increase for St. Mary's Middle School students, led by Dr. Rich.
And Sherry's shaking.
Oh, I didn't see. Where?
Yeah, this is a hard focus
That's
to
above.
follow.
Yeah.
I'm going down to H. You said we put all hers together.
Oh wait,
Meal pricing
did you
increase.
already talk about G?
I'm sorry. When you said we brought it all together, I read public hearing, proposed food service meal price increase.
Yeah.
Is that a separate subject you want to speak about? Please do.
Yes, we do.
Rate
Just
increase.
that, we need to increase prices this year. The state requires us to increase it by 10 cents. But we want to increase it a little bit more just because we feel like, we need to.
Mhm.
Just to help our shortfall a little bit.
Mhm.
And, just the way inflation is and the cost of providing these makes sense.
What's the cost now?
You really have it for me?
Yeah, lunch is
Sorry,
$3.70.
No, it's okay, and I should have it in front of me right now. I just want to make sure as we're processing this.
I don't have it either.
Behind the notice of hearing. The second page. So it's different for each school because we offer.
I don't have it.
So for instance, the little kindergarten through eighth or kindergarten through fifth, we offer less food because there's less of a calorie
Right.
requirement. So last year it was $3.70 for K through 5, $3.85 for
Yeah,
middle
that's
school,
it.
and then $4 for high school.
I did.
So your
Go
request
ahead,
is
keep
a 30-cent increase on average.
8%.
Yes.
It's all good.
I think that's wise.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna go to $4 for K through 5, $4.15 for middle school, and $4.30 for high school. We feel like that's fair. I don't think we're increasing
No.
it too much that we're gonna drive people away, but at
Yeah.
the same time increasing it enough to,
Help offset the
help
deficit.
offset our
Expenses.
Yep.
And I know we discussed this last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was requested of 10. I think we suggested 25, and I think that's what we did last year, right? Wasn't it?
I think so,
It
yes.
was a quarter, so I like that you came up to even
Yeah.
30 cents. It's realistic.
Yes. I mean, that's what we felt best, so.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions, guys?
Sure.
Right. Yeah, we're not making money, we're sustaining.
Well, we're still
It's real.
Still
Inflation
shortfall, yeah.
is
Yeah.
real.
We still tap into general fund. However, that's not just St. Mary's food service.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Going on to public hearing, proposed ASB card fee increase for St. Mary's middle school students.
Yes. Middle school is looking to increase to $30 per student. It matches the cost of an ASB card at the high school. It'll become a combo card, meaning whether you buy your ASB card at the middle school or at the high school, you could attend middle school or high school. So
Yes. Okay.
two things we're hoping that out of this increase is, one, we increase participation as we grow our program 612, and just to help offset how much athletics costs. It costs more than we make. And the last time we raised the ASB card at the middle school was 2009.
So question, what do we, I mean, I know it's kind of hard, but what do those funds for the ASB card consistently go to?
Athletics at the middle school level.
Okay. Because I know that's also what we get for our levy. It's a big thing that covers, right?
Levy, the levy supports the general, what we pay for here, which is, sports would be, coaches' salaries, transportation, stuff we pay
Yep.
out of the funds over here.
Referees.
The ASB card
Yeah.
is over at the middle school for activities. The levy does not support the activity part of it.
Over there. But that does support our high school.
It does support
Some.
the high school, we support the high school at extra 50,000.
Yeah.
So that helps with the
Okay.
levy, but
Okay.
not everything else. The ASB card stays at the high school, that supports athletics and everything, so there's different components.
And I know St. Mary's is very involved. Its community is very involved in athletics. So I'm just curious, do we do well with $15? Right? Like, do we have a lot of participants? that
Everybody
buy?
who plays sports has
Everybody,
to buy one,
and
correct?
then-
If they play sports, they're required.
They're required to.
ASB card, because they get into events.
Right.
They're in, yeah.
With it at a discount.
So the ASB card for middle school before only got you into middle school activities? Oh,
So now they can go into
Yeah.
both because we're trying to.
A combo card for $25. If
Okay.
they wanted to, and they wanted to increase that to 30, but they thought, let's just make this simple
30 across the board.
and make it 30 across. We don't have a combo card, it's $30 and you get the all games all throughout the school district. Middle school and high school not have the separation, you just have one ASB card.
So I guess my question is really just alluding to the factor if we double it right now, do you think that's going to increase or decrease the amount of involvement?
The projection is that it's going to increase the amount of involvement because they can go to middle and high school, and we're trying to grow the program 6-12.
True.
And then you use some of those funds to support the middle school programs that are growing so they can have new uniforms as well and not just hand-me-downs. Yeah, that was a big one.
I don't think it'll decrease.
That's what my worry is.
I don't think it'll
Right? Like, I'm a realist. I think
If they're
that.
gonna play sports, they're gonna play sports.
Yeah.
But the ASB card cost is not, I would think,
I think that was kind of why I was asking how many participants that we have are not players by the SB card is my question. It's kind of where I was
That just
alluding
come to games?
That just come to games.
That's
Because I would
fair.
hope that we have a lot. I would hope we have a lot of involvement.
I think,
I'd have to look
I
at
just
that.
think there's a lot of participation in
Yeah.
extracurricular periods.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Other questions, comments, concerns?
Good.
All right. Moving on to I, District Audit Engagement Letter. Hayden Ross, PLLD. Led by Seneca.
So there's actually 3 letters here. There's the engagement letter, the first letter, that is signed by both the auditor and us, and that explains the responsibilities of both parties. So for the auditor, they will, for the audit scope and objectives, so they will audit our financial statements as of June 30th, 2025. They will look at the appropriateness of capital policies used and reasonableness of significant accounting estimates that within our internal control. They look at our compliance with laws and regulations. And our responsibilities as management is to make sure that we understand our responsibilities in maintaining internal controls, compliance, and all of that. So we're saying to the auditors, yes, we are doing that. So that's our responsibility on our side, as well as supplying all the information that they need in order to do the audit. And letting them know all of our federal rewards. They will assist us with preparing the financial statements, and they will provide the audit report by October. The fee for this service is $19,000, which is $500 more than last year. And Bailey Schneider will be the engagement partner. She was here last year.
She was one we had last year.
Presented, yeah, she's been with us for 2 years. So that's the engagement letter. The other 2 letters that are here are just our requirements of the audit, that the auditor provides this information to the board. The next one is the governance letter, and that just outlines their responsibilities and the general
usually present to us upriver, correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
usually present at the October board meeting, and that's what we plan on doing.
Upriver, okay.
Yep. And then the other one is called an SKE letter, which stands for skills, knowledge, and experience. And they're required to identify any services that you provide for us that are non-audit services, and them doing the financial statement that you see in the audit report, they put that all together. And since they're doing that for us, that's a non-audit service. So they have to identify that and then identify somebody in the school district that will review those, and that's me. So that's what this letter is just telling you, that they're gonna provide that service and that they are, relying on me to review those on behalf of the school district. So these are just required letters and that's
Yeah, it's like a safety net for the federal and state to then release the money that we have, that we're in compliance.
So we are required by the state and Fed.
by the state to receive monies, to have an audit on it.
Okay.
And the federal government? Or you,
I don't know
more
if
the
the
state?
federal government requires
Got
it
it.
as a flow through monies to the state.
Oh, I
so
see.
it might come down
I
from the
see.
federal to the
Yeah.
state, but
Oh,
it's the state part
That might be changing
that
soon.
Yeah,
requires
yeah, that's
us
true.
to-
Okay.
No more Fed.
Hey Jody, I wanted to go back, sorry I misspoke on athletics. The gate usually pays for umpires and referees. That's where they kind of try to break even.
Okay.
The
I'm just
what
curious,
does?
but
Gate, the money from gate. Like,
What's gate?
the fee you pay to get into a game.
Oh, gate.
And then general fund typically pays for safety equipment that's a must, like helmets and transportation and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh, and coach's salary, yeah, thank you. Okay. All right.
Questions, comments, concerns? Let's move on to J then. Board requests to administration, board development. Would you guys have any requests for anything coming up?
AKA my homework.
Middle of the summer.
Woo!
You have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
I think we've already put you on a pretty big chore for this next upcoming season you know about. I think that's,
Yeah,
that's all I have.
we'll review our strategic plan, the principals and I.
You got a lot of plays.
Continue to get our data so you can see our, growth and achievement, next steps, what we're gonna continue, updating our calendar, doing our hiring, getting ready for welcome back, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Continuing with policy
Got a
review,
question for you?
board meetings continue.
No? Any question about that?
Yeah.
About all 4-day?
Keep on keeping up?
Yeah, I think we're still continuing on with the 4-day, looking into it, see
Yes,
what the other
so,
districts
yes,
are doing.
correct. So 25, 26, we'll start gathering all that info. Yeah.
Perfect.
And have more information about the other districts, exactly.
Good.
That is on
We got a
the
lot
table.
on the plate
It's all good stuff.
already.
Did I say I was raising an eight-week-old puppy on the side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Says he
That's
really likes your
full-time
shoes. She really likes
Yeah,
your shoes.
your shoes need to go up. You need a special shelf in your closet.
Believe me, I did.
Hot sauce.
Way up high.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. It is. Cayenne. It doesn't hurt him, but it definitely lets him know.
I might try that.
I just do that for puppies.
That bitter pepper doesn't help.
I don't like
Okay.
it. Any questions before we move on to action items? Oh, Billy. You ready? All right.
Jody's name spelled correctly on this one.
All right, guys. We got a lot of action items, so let's start knocking them out.
Here we go.
I'm going to pause on a couple of them, but let's go ahead and move with A. Need to review and consider a motion to ratify the 2025-2026 negotiated agreement between St. Mary's School District number 41 and the St. Mary's Education Association.
I'll move.
second.
Got a motion for the second by Jody. All in favor saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Congratulations, Brina.
Good job.
Maybe,
Yeah, man.
right?
Thank
As
you.
the new president.
Looking for something, guys.
I know. Maybe
Well,
good.
you already
No
come
pom
to
poms
all
and
the
happy
meetings.
dance.
Okay.
You already come to all the meetings.
All right, need to review and consider a motion.
Yeah, you already come.
Yeah.
You're already involved.
Need to review and consider a motion to release Jody Lynn Noyes from certified employment contract for the 2025-2026 school year.
Don't move.
Second.
Got a second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye?
Aye.
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 Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve the 2025-2026 administrative salary schedule and salary increases.
So moved.
With
The amendment of masters plus 48 / doctorate.
Can you repeat that louder so I can hear that? I'm sorry.
With the amendment of the salary classification title of masters
Masters
plus
or-
48 or doctorate.
Thank you. So I had a motion with the amendments. I need a motion for that.
Second.
Well,
I'll
well
second
he said a motion before we actually added it. So give me a motion with the add.
Or that's
Oh,
you
what,
motioned
I
for that.
that's what she
motion.
did, yeah.
I'm
And
sorry.
I motion that with the amendment.
Thank you.
I'll second Beth's
Second
motion
one
with
with
the
Paul.
amendment.
All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve the 2025-2026 classified salary schedule and salary increases.
So moved.
Second.
The second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to appoint Superintendent Dr. Teresa Rich as authorized representative of the St. Mary's School District number 41 to include all federal funds. I'll make that motion.
Second.
A second one from Jody. All in favor saying aye.
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 Aye. Did you get that? Too? I'll take it. Yep. Let me know when you're ready. Yes, ma'am. And slow me down if you need to, okay? Okay, number F. I need to review and consider a motion to appoint Danette Cordell to invest idle funds of the school district under the Joint Exercise of Power Act. In her absence, appoint Tana Wicks.
So moved.
Second.
Got a second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to appoint Thomas Blackwell as the Federal Programs Director and the liaison for the district's homeless education program.
So moved.
I got a motion from Paul. I need a
Second.
second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve continuing special education inter-district agreement between Avery School District number 394 and the St. Mary's School District number 41.
So moved.
Second.
A second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve continuing the tuition and transportation agreement between Avery School District number 394 and St. Mary's School District number 41.
Move.
Second.
Got a motion from Paul, second one from Jody. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve memorandum of understanding between Plummer and Worley School District number 44 and the St. Mary's School District number 41.
So moved.
Got a motion from Jody.
Wait, in what capacity do we function between Plummer Worley and
I'll second that.
There's that one route
Oh,
where we have
transportation?
Yeah, we have
where
about 4 kids. Otherwise, on top of their route, they'd have to go another 30 minutes. to
Okay.
get there.
Clear?
You're right. I knew about that.
And I got a second
I'll
one from
second.
Josh. Or from
Paul.
Paul. I'm sorry. Paul. I'm so sorry. I do the same to him. You have to
Right.
understand. It's not that I like you or him, but I promise you.
Doesn't make sense either way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really. I need to review and consider a motion to declare
Vote.
a need to approve alternative authorization teacher to endorsement
We
for.
still need to vote on
We
J.
didn't vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me back that up.
Okay.
Coming back to J. Sorry, that was my fault. All in favor saying aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. My fault, guys. I need to review and consider. We're on K now. I need to review and consider a motion to declare a need to approve alternative authorization teacher to new endorsement for Andrew Joseph Basler for social studies, 6 through 12. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a second one from Jody. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. He's a good teacher. He is a good teacher. L, review and consider a motion to declare a need to approve alternative authorization teacher to new endorsement for James Owen Buckler for Algebra 2. I'll make that motion as well.
Second.
I'm sorry, who brought the motion?
I brought the motion.
Oh, you brought
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Got a second
I'll
one
second.
from Paul. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Sorry, I think he's a very good teacher as well. So, not that anyone else has it. M, I need to review and consider a motion to declare a need to approve alternative authorization teacher to the new certificate for Casey Beth Hillman for science.
It's going to be for an amendment for K8 endorsement.
An amendment with an amendment?
If you could make a motion that the alternative authorization is for a K8 endorsement, which will allow her to teach middle school science.
I
It's the same
move-
thing that Jacob.
I move we table the vote on that till we look more into her character before we make her a teacher in science.
I'll bring to the second. Got it for the second? I'll take it for a second for tabling. And that is on M. All in favor saying aye. We'll take a
Roll call.
roll call. Seth, aye.
Aye.
Paul,
Aye.
you got an aye from Beth.
Right.
You got an aye from Jody. Motion carries to table. N, I need to review and consider a motion to award the food services milk bid for the 2025-2026 school year.
I'll move.
Second.
I got a second one from Jody. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Oh, I need to review and consider a motion to award the food services produce bid for the 2025-2026 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Got Beth the second. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve food services miscellaneous bid award.
I'll move. I'll second.
I got a movement from Jody, and I got a second one from Paul. All in favor saying aye. Aye. Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve meal price increases.
Move that.
Second.
Got a movement from Jody, second one from Beth. All in favor saying aye.
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 Motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve the a la carte milk price increases. I'll make that motion.
I'll
Second.
second it. Yeah.
I got a second. You have a question?
Oh, it's good call.
Okay. Got a second one from Paul. All in favor saying aye. Aye. That motion carries. I need to review and consider a motion to approve the St. Mary's Middle School Associated Student Body card price increase from $15 to $30.
Move that.
You got a motion from Jody. I'll take a second from Seth. All in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Would you like me to pause for a second?
Aye.
Would you like me to pause for a second, catch you up? Okay. 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 I don't mean to go too fast for you. It's good when we go fast. All right. S. I need to review. Hold on. I already did that. We were on to T. I apologize.
Slow down now?
No, I just didn't mark it, so I didn't want to. I was just looking out for you, I promise. I need to review, consider a motion to accept the resignation of Board Chair Seth Stoke, Zone 5, effective July 15th, 2025.
I'll move. Oh, go ahead.
With a heavy heart, I'll move that.
Okay. Can I read my letter to you guys?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. Is
I
that okay with
second
you guys?
that, but
Go ahead.
go
All
ahead.
right.
Please do.
I really enjoyed you guys, every one of you. I want you to know that. All right. So the St. Mary's School District 41, please accept this letter as my formal resignation from the St. Mary's School District 41 Board of Trustees as a Zone 5 trustee effective immediately. It has been an absolute privilege to serve on the board and to contribute to the community's growth and vision initiatives. Working with each one of you in the district was truly enjoyable. Due to recent personal changes, I am no longer able to fill this position as I no longer reside in Zone 5 of the district. I would like to thank each of you personally for your willingness to communicate on hard decisions, your patience with me especially, learning to work on the board and within the legalities of the board, your drive, each and every one of you, to push for the majority of the community's desires through polls, conversations, and meetings, as well as your ability to balance change while still maintaining the integrity of the St. Mary's morals and values. You've been an incredible team to work alongside. I've created relationships with each of you. I have the honor of serving with, as well as many within the community, and those relationships I cherish even as I move to a new chapter. Thank you for welcoming me. I have great confidence the board will continue strong and will fill my role in a way the community will be satisfied. I'm available for this transition as is needed and allowed by the board. Thank you to the St. Mary's community for entrusting me with this position. It is with great regret I could not stay for my full term, and it is with a heavy heart I had to make this decision I did and move. Thank you guys very much for this opportunity. Appreciate it.
Seth, thanks for your 18 months or so of service
Yeah.
and all the homework you did to study and come to the meetings to be informed.
Yeah. It's been a privilege.
There was more than one a month. And also thank you for being a real advocate and liaison, just putting yourself out there face to face with people to help build the trust and or rebuild trust between the school district, myself, staff, the board, the kids. So thank you.
All right,
I want
guys.
to ditto that too. Thank you for your efforts and everything you've done here, and you and Paul's work with the CCW policy. Very, very good work, fellas. Appreciate that.
Appreciate your guidance very much. I've leaned on it more than once. I appreciate Beth's candor and her experience. I
You
appreciate
believe in
Josh.
us at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
very
the school
much.
district.
Yeah,
Well,
very
and
much so.
you dove in legally. You researched and studied,
Exactly.
and you brought forward
Knowledge.
and information and the foundation to different topics that was really valuable. I appreciate all the extra work and the dedication that you put into the position.
It's been a great run, you guys. Okay. So do I get a motion for that? We all in favor? Let's
Yeah.
we got a motion from
I got a
Jody.
motion. Yeah, and then, did you second, Paul?
I second it.
Did we get a
Or
second from
somebody,
Beth?
I think we both seconded.
Yeah.
I'll take the second from Beth.
Whoever
Okay,
you want to
I'll
take
give
it,
it
it's
to Walt.
fine.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your
Thank you.
New place.
personal
Wish you
and wish
luck
you
on your next
Yeah.
endeavor.
I'll be around, guys. I'll be around for just to see all you guys. I'm still working here for a while, so I got another year of work, but I'm enjoying my new place too.
Yeah.
So
Good.
yeah.
Nice.
That's exciting.
All in favor of saying aye?
Aye.
I need to review and consider a motion to declare St. Mary's Joint School District Number 41, Trustee Zone 5, vacant. I'll make that motion.
Second.
A second from Jody. All in favor saying aye?
Aye.
Aye. Ooh, we need to review and consider a motion to elect the board chair and vice chair.
And or.
What is it?
And or vice chair.
And or
Depends how it
vice
goes.
chairman.
Depends how it plays out.
I make a motion to have Paul step up to the revolving plate, as we talked about before. Maybe it's a good idea, just because he's in vice chair position.
Right.
If I have a second from anyone, you guys?
I'll second that.
Okay, I got a second from Paul. Okay. I also make a motion to have Beth step up to vice chairman. That's my motion, because she's a well-deserved love.
Well, I think we need to vote on the
Yeah, let's do
On the
one.
chairman?
We
Okay.
do
motion
one.
first.
One of
Yeah.
the two? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor of saying aye? Let's take a roll call. Seth, aye? Beth?
Aye. Oh, go ahead,
Aye.
Beth.
Aye.
I just got a question. You feel you'll be able to fulfill that with your
Yeah.
IDL duties and your lineman duties?
Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah. I got a pretty open schedule with my work, so yeah, shouldn't have too many issues come up.
Okay, aye. That's
Aye.
for Jody and Paul, aye.
Aye.
And then I was saying make a motion to have Beth step up the vice chair position.
Did we vote on this?
Oh, I think we all said aye.
Did we all aye?
Yes,
We
that
all
was an aye
aye.
from all of us. Sorry.
All right, okay.
And I will second the motion on Beth being vice chair.
Beth, do you have the time?
Do I have the
Step up.
time?
I'm just wondering if you have the time.
Yes.
You should be able to step up the position. I think it was a fair question.
Yes.
I think it would be something we would all love and appreciate.
Thank you.
Okay. So I need a roll call. Seth is aye.
Aye.
Paul is aye. Jody, aye. Beth,
Aye.
aye. Okay. Then this will be the last time I gavel this. I need to review and consider a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion from Jody, and a second one from
Beth.
Beth.
I wasn't.
Oh, all in favor of saying aye.
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 Aye. Sorry.